Okay, she's turned around and we're heading eastbound to Jacksonburg, a small town of only about 6 or 8 people. In fact, it's so small, they don't even have their own zip code. Jacksonburg's claim to fame is our destination, one of the most historically correct locks left on the New York State Canal System, Lock 18. We're on the Mohawk River section of the Erie Canal, but the Mohawk is about to leave us. If you look under the bridge on our port side at about 11 o'clock, those green structures are not more bridges, but Mohawk-style movable dams. And there goes the Mohawk over those dams, dropping down about 7 feet and continuing on. We're about to leave the river and enter into an artificial man-made section of the canal known as a land cut, Landcut. As we come under the bridge, we'll be going under those large green guillotine-looking type structures. These are guard gates. There are 24 sets of these gates on the canal, usually where a river and a land cut separate. The guard gates are used as flood control mechanisms. When flooding occurs, the gates are lowered and fit into a concrete sill under the water. They block high water from entering the land cut and possibly damaging the lock, which is 5 miles ahead of us. The water is diverted back into the Mohawk River on the other side of Plantation Island on our port side. Today, this island is a wildlife management area. Guard gates also have another use. The canal is open every year from the beginning of May through November 15th. When the canal closes for the season, the guard gates are lowered and the water is diverted back to the river. Then the lock valves are open and most of the water is drained from this land cut. In the winter, the water in this area will only be a narrow ribbon in the center, about 3 feet deep. The land cuts are drained in order to perform maintenance on the locks and embankments while the canal is closed. The Mohawk-style movable dams are very unique. They're only found on the Mohawk River section of the Erie Canal. Unlike a typical dam that has a fixed height or crest, these dams are a series